Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another RC in Motion video, and today we have an unboxing slash flight video for you. And this was a buy I did when purchasing my SEX10 II, and I thought I'd give you guys a little unboxing and flight review of this quadcopter called the Nano QX2 FPV racing drone. Now this is a bind and fly. It is one that you would need the receiver, a radio and an FPV goggle system. Now within this little package, you pretty much get everything you'd expect from a bigger quadcopter model, except the radio and the goggles. So keep that in mind when purchasing something like this. This is again from Horizon Hobby, and as you can see, as always, really great packaging and really great quality. You can see here the motors are a upside down version than what you are used to seeing. Underneath protected is the LiPo, which is included with this little quad. It is a 1S 3.7 volt 500 milliamp hour 25C. Now you're going to get about 3 to 5 minute flight time depending on the aggressiveness of your flying. As you can see, it has a nice frame here, really amazing quality, and is flexible enough to where you won't break anything, but just drop some props. The camera is a nice HD camera, and the receiver is a 25 milliwatt long range micro FPV receiver. You have multiple angles for your camera depending on your style of flight. Also included in this package here is the instruction manual, and within the instruction manual you'll find a lot of safety features and how-tos if you've never flown a drone before, so I suggest you read that. And also included are props and some safety features. Now this quadcopter, as I open this bag here, has some an amazing feature called Safe. Now Safe, it has a software that it tells the quadcopter where the horizon is at all times. So this way you can avoid crashing or pretty much running into things. Your quadcopter will level itself out. Now here we have a pamphlet where it's pretty much safety for your LiPo, as everything when you buy RC related. And these little stickers are depending on the transmitter you will have to put if you're going to race. As you saw there on the side, there's an adjustable screw for the camera angle, so you can adjust it with an Allen key. Now for this quadcopter, the setup that we've chosen is the Spectrum DX6i. Now the reason behind this is that with the Spectrum DX6i, you don't have to go through any hard binding processes. All you have to do is pull up on this toggle switch while powering on, and it'll bind to your quadcopter. Now for FPV, we've chosen the head plate goggles. These are 1280 by 800 pixel HD goggles, and they have 40 channels and 5.8 gigahertz, which will bind to the quadcopter fairly easy. Now let's go ahead and set this up. So here we have the quadcopter, the radio, and we are all set. So let's go ahead and make sure the polarity is right, and let's plug in our LiPo. Now when you plug in your LiPo, you want to make sure you see some lights underneath and they're turned on, and we go ahead and we start to bind it. Now when you bind it, you want to make sure that your radio is set to acro mode, because in this mode it will recognize the quadcopter as a quadcopter and not a helicopter. So once you have that set, the quadcopter should be able to elevate or start to get some flight. So let's power it on here. We're binding, as you can see on the screen, it says bind, and now once it binds, that little blinking light will return solid, and there we go, we have flight. So now that we have flight, let's go ahead and set our flaps. Now there's two modes here on this quadcopter. There's two different agility modes. You have 70% and 100%. So you want to put your flaps to normal, set them down to about 20, and then you'll be able to have two flight modes. The first flight mode is called 70% agility mode. It levels itself out and you'll be able to fly it as a beginner. The second flight mode is an It's in a fast agility mode and it's for more experienced flyers. So let's go ahead and give it a flight.